don't know, 4 minutes. So if you're watching this on the VOD, all the VOD peeps, skip forward 4 minutes. We're gonna hang out until people get here. Hi,
Exactly
Nick.
4 minutes.
Exactly
What's
4
going on?
minutes. I will be beginning the stream in 104. Wade's here. You guys get the behind the scenes of us just like talking and hanging out.
Totally. That reminds me to hang on over to Twitch and get this going so we can see the chat.
Oh yeah, let's get some people in here.
Yeah.
We currently have 0 viewers. I don't think that's right, but we'll see. I think that they'll eventually pour in. Well, Wade is literally in the chat, so
Come on. We got one person. We got Wade.
I know. Hold on, let's get chat in here. Chat, I'm so sorry. You've been neglected. Let's put you over here. There we go. There's Wade. Wow, chat, why are you literally like the smallest? There we go. All right, we're gonna just put chat right there over our faces. Oh boy. Nick, any cool design creative stuff that you've seen this week?
Ooh. I have been seeing a lot of controversy over that Bolt logo that everybody's now...
Oh, the Bolt logo.
Like,
that's what we should start the show with. Like, forget anything that we're trying to do. We need to talk about the Bolt logo.
I think everybody's just jealous they didn't come up with it.
It's true. And hi, everybody. What's up?
Yeah.
Oh, Twitter redesigned, so now it looks different. Cool. Again, we are going to be hanging out here for a couple minutes, and then we'll get started.
It's the pre-show to the pre-show of the pre-show that's the pilot of the show that is episode 1.
It's exactly that.
I think I got it right. All right. I see some people joining. We got 18 in there.
What's up, people? Pre-pilot, pre-show. Yes, there's a lot of yes. Okay, just because we're here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Who tweeted about it first? It was Josh Ariza, right?
Oh, I don't remember.
I feel like
I
Josh
just
had
remember.
a good thread on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All these people are like, we can't see your screens. Yeah, I know.
This is the podcast version of the Anchor Points.
It really is. Yeah.
Twitch show.
There it is.
You find it?
I did. Okay. All right, let's start the show, which is not how we're actually going to start the show, but I just want to start the show like this.
I think this shows off our spontaneity, if you think about it.
It does. That's what this show is. This show's a little bit of crazy and a little bit of wild, but before we like actually jump into the show, because I promised 4 minutes, which is right now. All right, Nick, let's do our intro. Say hi to everybody that skipped forward, and then we can talk about this Bolt logo.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Hi. If you're watching this, hi, this is Anchor Points. Anchor Points is a show that happens every week here on Twitch. We help you level up your creative careers, have the inside scoop to all the new stuff that's coming from Adobe, and just have cool vibes. If you want to have your portfolio reviewed during this stream, go ahead and let us know. And the best way to do that is we actually have our own Discord server. You can see, Nick, can you point
Right
with
there.
me? Just right there it is.
There it is.
So right down there, you can join our Discord server. And when you go there, right over here, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom, yes, we're all the way down there. You can click on Anchor Points right here. And so join the Discord, and you can drop a link to your portfolio right here. And we'll do portfolio reviews during the show if you want.
Yeah. Back to our stomping grounds.
That's it. Yeah.
Doing
Nick and I are both
portfolio review.
professional designers. We didn't like introduce ourselves at all. We're both professional designers here to help. And if this show looks bad, that's because it is. For now, we are working today on creating this. Nick, do you want to talk about what the goal is for today?
Yeah, we're still in progress, and we are building up for our first real show. And for now, what we're doing is showing you a little bit behind the scenes of our branding, some of the animation that we're doing. Maybe you saw a great little show earlier with Wade and Andrew talking about how we're going to put together a cool little animated thing for the opening of our show. So this is just getting to kind of chill with you guys for a little bit and show you what we're doing as we build a new show.
Yes. So as we hop in, we're going to have a bunch of different segments on the show. Next week at 1 p.m. this time, next week, we'll be doing a watch party. We'll have a edited episode for you. It's going to be so good. So it's going to look gorgeous. It's going to be awesome. But the format of the show is going to be a lot of segments. And the first segment, I guess, that we're going to do right now is we are going to talk about what's new in design. Or maybe this is like in the news. I don't know. There's something
it's what
here.
to watch. It's trendworthy.
Yes,
what is
this is trendworthy. I like that. So this is what's trendworthy. Our friend Josh Arisa on Twitter is talking about lightning bolt logos because there are a lot of lightning bolt logos that came out that all kind of use the same idea.
And the same color, for like God's sake. It's kind of crazy.
It's pretty crazy. And then people started posting like other things that they had
FedEx
done.
One.
Yes, Electabuzz.
That was great.
It's a Christo. Somebody did a Crocs one that like made me die laughing. I think it was Jed Bridges. One second.
There's the FedEx.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh God.
The Crocs one is fantastic. Like this is just so great. Goofy and dumb. And then the other one was where was the?
Keep going down. Keep going.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is. So
love it.
There you go. This is what's trendworthy. This is what's been trendworthy this week on Design Twitter. If you don't want to be on Design Twitter, but you want the inside scoop, hang out with us every week. We're here to give you the inside scoop on Design Twitter.
Don't you think it's the same thing as like the FedEx has an arrow in it, right?
Yes.
There's a lot of other things. I think there's something cool about the lightning bolt. I think that's the number one thing I'd love to have a brand or a project where I can incorporate that in somehow. It's always a cool, energetic icon to add to a brand. So it's no wonder it's going to be in a lot of these things, but those were quite similar in so many different ways.
Yep. And you know what, chat? Let's do this. I'm going to get your opinion on this because I'm curious. Let's see here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. This is our first poll of the day.
Do we think the lightning logos are overdone? No, it's nice. All right, we're making a poll for you. Hold on. Copied. This is literally the most boring content right here.
There is just something cool the way it forms the negative space.
It's true. All right, chat, there should be a poll for you
work.
in chat.
Yes.
Let us know if you think those logos are overdone. And one more time, I'll go ahead and show them so you can kind of understand a little bit.
Show that group of 3 or 4
that
were all in the yellow. That was like exactly it.
Yep. 1 second. I got to scroll. Josh tweets too much for me to find what I need. All right, there it is.
Hashtag for me to find what I need.
Yeah. All right, so right here, chat. What are our thoughts here on our poll? And actually, let me go ahead and take that poll away. There should be a poll in chat. Vote and let us know what you think about these logos. Are they too similar? Do we love them? Is it looking a little too crazy? What's the vibe that we have here?
Yeah. Isn't it funny? They're all using like a Futura extra bold italic. They're all using black on yellow. It just seemed like this could work in any other format, in a lot of different ways. But what a weird randomness that it was all in the same exact zone.
Yep. Who do you think did it the best of these 3?
Let's see. Can you okay. I love the way I'd say Bolt. Because Volt looks completely wrong.
Yep.
And I don't think you see
I think Buzzer's mine.
Buzzer's great.
Buzzer is like organically that, and I feel
perfect.
like you had to change the letter forms here.
But I love that L though in Bolt. It has a bit of character and something unique. Now, and then the lightning bolt isn't 100% like accurate to an icon. I'd say you're right. The last one, Buzzer, I feel like has the most.
I do like that this has a little curve though. Like this is unique. It's the most unique, I think. I think that's a takeaway. Okay, so chat, let's see what you had to say in this. Your answers are going to be up on the screen for our poll. Let's see. What do you think right there? Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay, not what I thought these results would be, but I guess we'll take it. We need more. Oh, no, too similar. Sorry. I was just looking.
Yes.
Nobody wants more. Too similar and looks copied are kind of where we landed, which I think is,
It makes about sense there.
Yeah,
You know?
I think that that's right. Okay, cool. So thanks for voting on that. We'll have a bunch more polls throughout the show. Also, if you have watched the show before and tried to chat and it wasn't working, we fixed our settings. So now you can chat. So feel free to chat, feel free to follow, hang out with us, drop a like, whatever. Nick, let's hop over to your screen and take a look and talk about what we're going to be creating today.
Ooh, a little update on where we were, what we've done since 2 weeks ago. Here's kind of the current situation, right? This is the current situation of where we're at.
Pure
We've
chaos.
got our logo. We had a bit of this is kind of let's call it the core of what we had done here, this little area.
Yep.
And we don't need Siri. And then that was something that kind of sparked more chaos, more craziness, the addition of some other colors. Here was our original inspiration as well. We had some fun with this stuff. We really love the idea of kind of Mad Men meets 1970s newscasts, and then that even led into, if you are familiar with the Saturday Night Live news update intro, it has been used for years, and it's really cool. It kind of reminded us of a lot of what we're doing here, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah. So this was kind of where we left off. And for now, what we've got to do is kind of, maybe get this a little bit stronger, come with like 2 or 3 more things that we think could work, pick our actual secondary colors, and then build some assets.
Yep,
right?
totally, yeah. And so what I think that we can do is Nick is going to work on maybe some social media stuff to help us promote the show. And then because it is a show of segments, I'm going to work on kind of some segment transitions. And I'm going to get into some animation today. I know that our friend Wade Acuff is working on a intro for us and was going to work on some transitions as well. I'm going to work on some transitions today, see if we can get some animation going. But what I'm going to try to do is in my brain, if you've ever played Jackbox, there's this game called Fibbage, and you pick a category and it is like this really cool treated photo in the background with like the title of what it is in the front. So I want to do this for our different categories, but in the style that we had created here with the kind of color overlays and words. And so we're going to do some animation in Photoshop probably and work in Illustrator a little bit. And it's going to be really back and forth today. And chat, if there's ever a moment that you have an opinion on something, you drop that. Nick, can you point to our friends in chat?
Yes, would be
that way. Nope, other way. Nope, other one. Nope, other one. Down. Right there. There we go. So chat, you're living over there and you are our lifeline. If you have any suggestions for anything that you see today that we're working on, let us know over in chat. And right there, you're still below us down there. So we'll be reading all of your comments and let us know if you have any suggestions. Since the last time that we saw you, we have picked our secondary colors, which I think is happening right over there on the right, Nick, if we want to zoom into those. Nick, do you have any opinions on these? Because they were sampled from things that we had.
Yeah, I think it brings exactly what we're looking for. We wanted to make sure overall it looked good and cohesive together, and these secondary colors worked together alone first. But I love these. I think, and then the way you changed it in the logo as well, we weren't doing that as much prior to it. So I love the idea of having a logo that is flexible and nimble and changes with whatever application you're doing. We made it simple enough that I think it could do that.
I agree. I agree. So Nick, do you want to work on some social media stuff today?
Sure.
Or actually, what do you want to work on, Nick, today? Let's ask that.
Yeah, I started this ready to go. This is my...
Nick's like, yeah, I guess I can do social media. Okay, so here's my file with 9 templates that are perfectly named and ready to go.
So if you can't find this online, or it's super easy to build yourself, you get all the dimensions of all of the most famous social media things that you're going to use. And I just made artboards based on those sizes, and I labeled them here. And this is like a cool template to just use anytime you're doing it. Now, do you make all of them? I don't know. But we want to definitely spread the word, right? We want to get out there. I want to do things on LinkedIn and Twitter and you name it, and have just some fun with this, So it's going to be kind of cool. Yeah.
Sweet. Where do we want to start and kind of take us through the elements and kind of where we're going?
I think it would be fun to I'm going to do the first one here. I'm going to save it all in these artboards, but I'm just going to do the announcing of our show with the debut date. I think that would just be a great thing to kind of start off, show that, maybe even have a few versions of that, and have some of our points that we have from our agenda and what we're going to do, and some of these show titles that you're going to be doing, correct?
Yes, cool.
Okay.
So yes, over
Cool.
on my side, let me just show you kind of what I'm working on so that you have context. Oh, that's a poll. I forgot that I had that on there. We're doing a poll on what you should work on, Nick. We'll revisit that at the end.
Yes.
So basically what I'm doing is I'm just lining up lines with all of our different colors so we can kind of see what the overlays are going to look like. And Nick, I don't think I've looked at them all together. This looks good. This is a good color palette.
Wow. When I looked over, you know what I first thought of was the television screen bars. Like, to me, that blue vibrates. There's a few things there that kind of like do have a little bit of like vibration between them, and I think that works good for what we're trying to do, right?
I agree. It's like it's cohesive and clashy. Like, there are a couple things that clash, but then it still feels cohesive, which I really like.
Just like this show.
Just like this show. So basically what I'm going to do real quick is what I did here, and this is a little hack for those of you that haven't used overlays before, is this is just a photo, and then we have a color that is multiplying on top. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move all of these onto a new layer. So we're just going to go over to layers. I'm going to make a new layer, and that is going to be my color layer. And this will allow me to like leave the colors on top and then multiply them down without having to like I don't have to deal with them. I can just select this whole layer right here and then change the blend mode to multiply. And now anything I do on the layers underneath are going to be not affected.
I dig it.
Ooh. I'm gonna show a little hack real quick. Okay. First of all, before we get into that, let's see how our poll's doing. Nick, let's see here. Nick wants to see what are our results here. View results. It looks
what was the question?
The question was, what should Nick work on? And the options were social media, baking, crochet, croquet, or bouquet. And so far, crochet is winning. So Nick, I think you're going to need to take up a new hobby here.
Unfortunately, that's probably would be the last thing I'd be doing. And hey, you want to bake? Let's go. I got a kitchen. We can do some cookies.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Nick's ready. Okay.
All right.
So what I'm going to show real quick is I have the color layer, and then I want something that I can put a photo on, right? And so I know that one of our categories is in the news. And so I'm just going to go to stock.adobe.com/free. And then type in newspaper. And we're going to get like a cool image of newspaper. Ooh, I love this torn newspaper. This is cool. Yeah. So I'm going to click on license here. It is going to download that, and it actually will add it to my library. This is going to be way helpful. I'm just going to put this into our Anchor Points library right here. All right, Nick, it is a tie between social media and crocheting. So
let's go with social media.
Let's go with social media, yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I have my photo layer here, and then I'm going to open up the library, and you can see that it automatically synced right here. And I'm going to drag this in to my artboard. And you can see there, anywhere I bring this, the colors are going to continually overlay. And I'm actually going to lock this color layer so I don't have to deal with it. And so now anywhere that this goes, it is going to keep that effect on, which is what I want. I think that this is going to look great. So I'm going to work on this, and I'm going to show you, actually, I'll come back and show you another hack once I get this one done. Let's pop over to Nick's, because Nick works so fast that like if we're not on there,
you just might miss something.
You just might miss something.
So here I was trying to figure out a way to have a nice Instagram square that could be very easily adaptable to anything else we want to do. And maybe what we'll do too is like each week, maybe we choose a different one of our accent colors and it becomes a color to kind of combine everything, something to think about in the future. But we got this here ready to go with pilot episode. I believe we are Feb 1. Is that our first date?
February 1st, 1 p.m.
February 1st, 2023. All right. And we picked, you know, it was cool. We were just talking earlier about this font when we were having, through our days of office hours, we had a font that we used a lot for the logo, but then we used Stoles, I think it was, for everything else. That was like, it was a good family font to use and everything. And I think it's still quite versatile to use for anything else. But what I wanted to do when we were looking at anchor points was to really have something. One of my favorite things to do is to find that font that feels like it's maybe based on something as simple as Helvetica or Futura, but then it has those little moments where it gets to be a little bit something different, right?
Yes.
So when you look here, good or bad too, right? Because we were laughing, going like, there's a few here, like the G is pretty different, right? The capital G is very different. But what I loved about this was when you do here, you can get some alternatives that are really cool. Here's your regular A, but what's neat is it gives you these different ones, including the O's, which can actually go from solid to lined like this, right?
Yep.
But we were like, wow, this is kind of a design process within the font. It's giving us a little bit of this alternative to do things quick, because a lot of times we're putting these things together and we need things that are going to make our process maybe a little bit faster. So why not pick a font that's doing it? It has these like design qualities in it already, right? It's really kind of cool. So I'm going to get this back to points, because we're not called that. And looking at how this could possibly be an architecture here, and then we can have this ready to go with our new date, and maybe even play off of like all of our big headlines are upper and lowercase, but then maybe subheads are all caps, something like this.
Ooh, Nick is setting some brand standards.
God, when did that happen? And then for now, what's our destination? Is it literally just twitch.tv/Adobe? That's really all we have to say?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, man.
So for what I'm working on over here, while Nick works on that, is I am literally just working with my layers. And you can see the layers over here that I have text, color, photo, and then all the other stuff. And so what's nice is the color layer is locked. And so I can literally come in here with the direct selection tool and just grab these photos because they are in clipping masks, and then play around with the scale of each of these pieces without having to like worry about anything getting too weird. Oh, I need to mask this. I need to put the text inside that mask. There we go. Oh, is that going to multiply because it's on the layer? It is. All right. Well, Andrew made a mistake, but we'll fix it. I just need to mask everything in. Lots of clicking masks. Also, where I'm seeing some like first-time chatters, so nice to see you all here, first-time chatters. If you're new, say hi. Let us know. We have like 30-some people in here, so it's
how we doing?
Great to see you.
What is everybody working on? That's what I want to know.
Ooh,
what are you working on?
That's a good question. What are you working on right now, Nick? I know that you just had a big project that you were working on.
I got to do a really cool. I could finally kind of talk about it because I think it came out in their stores. But I did a cool program for Goodwill nationwide, and it was this new program influencing and showing off the importance of thrifting and how they have become on the forefront of this new, like, everybody wants recycled clothes, something old, maybe you change it up and DIY it a little bit. So we did this series of these really cool stickers that they're giving out with everything that you buy in store and online. And it's a cool little sticker sheet. So you can kind of take your water bottle like everybody else does and put a bunch of stickers all over it. And they're all about recycling and the kind of the cool idea about how that kind of helps the environment, you name it. So that was really neat. And we actually turned them into motion, which we did a whole series of, I guess they're just GIFs that you were going to upload, and they're going to have them on Instagram. Which
that's so cool.
Yeah. So that was really fun, man. So that was, that's in the books. So it feels great to kind of finally be done with it. What about you, man?
What am I working on? I'm working on posters for Community Creative Challenge, says Gareth. Nice. Doing some creative challenge. Gareth, if you want to, again, if you want to go to our Discord right down here, discord.gg/ACC, we do want this to be a super interactive show and live. So if you want to, you can go ahead and go to our Discord and just post in this Anchor Points channel right over here.
Yes,
show us what you're working on right now. Show us what you're working with.
Show us what you're working with.
Show us what you're working on here. And if you want to, drop your portfolio in there. And Nick is still making way with those alternate characters. I think those characters are really fun.
Oh, I like that new Y. So here's something I wanted to do, a little lockup that both Andrew and I can have in our library, that anytime we need to have when and where, this is like a cool little lockup, right? Ooh. Every Wednesday at noon Pacific time, twitch.tv/Adobe. So cool to have this that we can use anytime, and it's consistent, right? We're learning from the past. What would make things a lot easier for us to work collaboratively? Because we work basically off of the Creative Cloud. That's literally how we share all of these documents, which is really cool.
All right. So
see what else we have here. Not much else different here.
All right, so on my screen, I've got all of my different pieces here. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Looks good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to export these, and we're going to name this the news. And I'm going to drop this into an office hours actual folder. Where are my... Oh, it's in... Hold on. Let's go to Nick's screen. I don't peruse through my files.
All right, cool. So I'm trying to maybe put this within a little bit of a square or something cool. So I just made a box that's the same size, and with path and offset path, I'm going to make something a little bit bigger. So like 0.05, not too much. Let's do 0.15.
Oh, interesting. Wade is saying that noon is reading as neon, and I actually kind of agree.
Ooh, really? Let's see. Hold on. Oh, really?
I think I'm reading it as neon, and I think it's like because it's the exact same shape as the E. That's a good call out, Wade.
Wade. I agree. Here we go. We're keeping it all lowercase. Sorry for the voice. I was at Disneyland all day yesterday, and apparently I had too much fun.
Nick was
Don't say anything more.
Nick, did you go on the wildest ride in the wilderness?
Oh my God, I was saying that over and over again. I was like,
It's
the wildest ride in the wilderness.
that right there is going to be the clip that happens. Somebody please clip that, because it was just us in unison. Wildest ride in the wilderness.
That just makes me laugh every time I hear it. It's so good.
All right, sorry,
I was gonna say I rode the steamboat for the first time. I've never been on that thing.
Oh, it's great! Did you know that you can get like a little captain's certificate tour? And you can go up in the top?
Oh yes, dude.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna export these and take them over to Photoshop.
Cool.
And we're gonna do export as. I'm just gonna do 1 through 4 because I don't need all of them. And this is just going to be our segment for the news. And again, what I'm trying to do here is just set up like a structure that's easy for me to kick out a bunch of these different segments. We have this many. So we have this many different segments, and we'll be adding more. If you guys have ideas for different segments that you want to see us do, let us know. So we got news, project reviews, trendworthy, what to watch, homework and a challenge, live Q&A, to the rescue, social media challenge, choose your own adventure, and a viewer spotlight. If you have any other ideas for like segments that you'd want to see,
let us know.
Let us know. All right, I'm going to open Photoshop real quick. Nick, keep going. It just looks better and better.
I'm just having a ball. We're just figuring this out.
You just turned into like a Midwestern mom.
I just turned
having
into
a ball with a casserole.
Casserole.
Don't you know?
Don't you know? All right.
That's what, Minnesota? Minnesota.
Very much so. Yeah, totally. Don't you know?
I want to go live in Minnesota just to get that accent.
Oh, I used to have to go there a lot for work, and man, you pick up that stuff so quickly.
Minnesota.
It is the best. It's like infectious, that accent. Awesome.
I lived in Australia for like a month, and it definitely was like I was actively trying to just be like, I have an accent now. That's
I did that in New Zealand. Same thing, man. I was like, it's so fun to like talk that way. It was perfect. I loved it. All right, there we go. Cool.
That looks great.
So
all right, so Nick's gonna adapt that to different sizes and social media, and
I'm just gonna make a few different versions of these and put them in the old library, man.
Easy. All right, so over here, I'm in Photoshop now. I'm just gonna drag in all these different screens that I have, and Wade is probably dying that I'm working in Photoshop right now, but guess what? This is how I know how to do it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a quick render of a video, and the easy way to do this is go to Window, Timeline. You can create I want this to be a frame animation. We're gonna click on frame animation, and then all that I need to do is, this is so easy, is set my frame. So I have my first frame, I hit plus to go to my second frame, and then I turn on that second layer. I hit plus to go to my third frame, turn on the third layer, and then I think the last one I actually want to I want the last one to probably be a little different, but we'll do it so that it lands on that last one. And then I just set the timing here that I want. Maybe I want these to be 0.2 seconds, and then it ends, and I want this to be like a full second. And all I need to do is hit play and watch what happens.
Oh, so cool.
That's so fun.
So cool.
Do we need more?
Didn't we purposely make this a little messy so we could do things like this and be like, it looks amazing?
Yeah, like, oh, this is totally what we want it to be.
That's exactly what we wanted. I love it.
All right, chat. I'm gonna keep this rolling, and I'm going to do a poll real quick.
Oh, and when you get a chance to, can you share that? Where'd you get the magazine or the newspaper thing?
Stock. It's in the library.
It is, all right.
Yep. Which again, no, not that one. Oh yeah, it is. It's down at the bottom. So what's cool is because I'm licensing things to the library, Nick down there also has that, and all he needs to do is click on the little shopping cart, and it will license that for him because it is a free image.
Love that.
So right now you can see the preview down in the left-hand corner because it's just a kind of preview. But if you click on the shopping cart, it will license that for you and take away the preview.
All right. I think that just inspired me to do, like, have you heard the news? That would be a fun little thing to do as a nice little prompt. So I'm gonna mess around here with multiply. Nice, looking good. Let's do here.
All right, chat. I need your feedback. So on this that I'm rolling, do we need more frames? Like, do I need more steps in this? Let me know how many steps you think that we need.
That looks so good.
Yes. And Wade is saying, can you guys invite me to this library while I'm working on intro stuff? This is your library, Wade.
We'll think about it.
Look at us. We're the captains now. This is your library, Wade.
Look at me, Wade.
Look at me. I'm the captain now.
The captain.
We're putting things in your library. All right, let's go ahead and yes, chat, keep voting on that poll, please, because I am very curious about how many we need. Okay, we have 3, and it looks like people are saying 6, and I think that might actually be the right answer. Nick, have we found the brand? This is my favorite part when you hit it, and you're like,
it's happening.
We got it.
It's happening. Yeah, it's happening. Are you doing anything with letter spacing at all, or no? On some of yours?
Not really.
It could use a little bit of a tightening on some of these. I think there's some that, like, I'm just going to go in and maybe track a little bit, but I think it looks, I love this. This is great.
Yep.
Let's make this a little bit down here.
And someone said, oh, can we see it again, please? Yes, sorry, chat.
Let's see. Get the Adobe stock thing out. There we go. I like it.
Yes, love the colors for this. Thank you.
Now, what green are you using on that? Because that looks more minty green.
This is the other mint one? Yeah, it's at the top, I think.
Oh, that you had here, I believe, right?
Yeah, I think we have 2 greens. We have like a minty green, and then we also have
All right, cool. So maybe do they associate with maybe some of the segments? So like we always use that mint green on a newsworthy one. And
ooh, I like that. That they are assigned a color for the brand.
Yes, exactly.
All right, chat. I'm gonna do. We're gonna move to 7 just because it'll be 8 frames. Because it'll be easier for me to lock this up and work. Literally, this is only happening because I'm lazy. I'm just gonna make it 8 frames because it's way more convenient for me. All right, and let me stop Photoshop from animating in the background because that is not going to be good for the stream.
It's not going to be good for business. There we go. Ooh, that's good. And we got to get our logo here. Love it. Copy.
All right.
Ooh. I love how versatile everything's becoming. It's like when something doesn't work, all it needs is just maybe a quick color change.
Yep.
And syncs up nicely. Looks good.
Also, first time chatter, hi. And yes, it is all manual right now. I'm so sorry. We're working on getting things set up so that you guys can use some commands and whatnot. But right now, you do need to go to the Discord. Sorry. But if you want a portfolio review, go drop it in Discord right now. We definitely will like literally look at it in this moment right now.
There you go. Let's see. Did you ghost back the image at all or not?
I didn't.
Go 70. There we are. All right, cool. Maybe it needs to come in upside down.
Also, hello, first time chatter. Nice to see you in here.
Hey,
we
welcome.
are Anchor Points, and we are helping you level up your creative careers. That's what the show is about.
That's what it's all about, baby.
Okay, this is a very specific reference, but I make this reference all the time. There is a moment in some Family Guy episode where there's like a cow, and I don't know the details, but there is like a cow, and the cow walks into a Baskin Robbins, and he says this quote, which I say all the time. He just goes, "Every Tuesday I go to Baskin Robbins, and I buy myself a little treat." And for some reason, I quote it all the time, and no one ever knows what I'm talking about.
Wait, have you ever watched the show Letterkenny?
No, but I've heard that it's great.
It is considered, it's like the comedy of Canada. It's like Always Sunny in Philadelphia, a little bit Seinfeld-y in a way, very unique characters. But there's a character that sounds exactly like what you just did with that quote.
All right, so chat, I promised you more frames, and guess what I gave you? That's right, more frames. So I'm just going to export these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got 8 now, and let's see if this is any better. And I also think I'm going to speed it up. So I'm going to export as, and then just go 1 through 8. And what's cool is it will replace the ones that I already have there. Replace. And what's even cooler is when I come into Photoshop, it should update these because they are replaced.
I like the way that looks. The news.
Also, I can't show it on stream, I don't think, because I don't want to get it copyright strike, but I think Wade just dropped the link. Wade, let us know if that's the link to the quote that I'm referencing, because if it is, I'm going to be so happy.
Oh, that's
Nick! Oh, we got it!
That's what I do. Is
Nothing.
that okay
Nick didn't do anything.
I didn't do nothing.
Nick didn't do anything. Hold on. Let's go ahead. All right, Nick, I'm switching to your screen because I want to just put something in here real quick.
Oh, no. Oh, I knew it was going to happen.
Yep. Okay, hold on. No, we're good. We're good. Everything's okay. Everything's all right. It is. Yes. Wade found it. Thanks, Wade.
Oh, thank you, sir. All right. My gosh.
Okay, there we go. Let's just do this real quick.
Did you get the Nick's count? Oh, thank you very much.
Just gonna leave that down in the corner for you, buddy.
Thank you, man.
There we go. All right, finally happened. All right.
Did he post the clip though?
He did. Nick posted.
Sorry,
so
everyone can enjoy.
Clip, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna switch back to my screen, and I'm gonna drop in all of those different pieces from the news. So I have all 8 of them. Yeah. And I'm just going to boom, boom. This is actually going to give us a look of what it's going to look like. Cool. Okay, so again, and this is like not the right way, but this is the way that is just the easiest for me, is to click, and then I just keep adding these on. And it will make it so that they transition as like kind of hard cuts. And I do think that doing this in a longer format will be helpful to give us more like screen time.
Gotcha.
And that way, like if we're making a transition, it just gives us a second to get our thoughts together.
Perfect.
All right, chat. Here we go. I'm going to play it for you and let me know. Okay, it needs to be faster, I think. Let me put this to 1 and we'll see how crazy that is.
Let's see. Oh man, I could just hear the music with
Hold
it.
on. I think the chat said that we wanted 6 and I feel like 8 is too much and I feel like maybe 7 is the magic number. So let's see here. Chat, I think that 6 is the magic number. I think that chat was exactly right what it needed to be. It's exactly right. That's it. That's it. Chat, all right, we're going to do one more poll. And I'll see. All right, I'm going to play it for you a couple more times so that you can see it here. So just imagine that this is transitioning into a different thing. Right? This is transitioning like into a segment. Welcome to the news. We're actually going to use that. That is going to be our
That's it.
Our new theme song. Yes.
It was recorded and it's good to go.
Yes. And Nick, I love what you're doing. That we're that color looks so different. Are you using blue or are you using the mint?
No, it's the mint. Is it just showing up? Let's see.
Oh no, it's the same color.
It looks the same.
It's my monitor. My monitor sucks.
It must be. I was gonna say because it's looking a good match even on the output there, so that's good.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay.
So we've also doing.
So chat, y'all are killing me with these votes. Okay, chat's saying yes. We'll give it a few more minutes, but vote and say, is this enough steps? Is this looking okay for kind of the cadence? Because this is the cadence that I will use. Right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's like a 1 and 2 and hit.
That's good.
1 and 2 and 3 and? What time signature are we in? Let's go, but still needs audio. I agree. I know. Okay, cool. We'll call this poll closed, and these are the results. We got it. All right, so with that, Nick is continuing. Oh, man, it's coming together. Swap slide 3 and 5. Ooh, good call. All right, so someone in chat, first-time chatter, thank you for your feedback, is saying switch 3 and 5. Oh, that's good because it's the bottom right at the end, and it does look a little bit weird. So I'm going to move 3 and 5. And maybe let's look at this. So it's left, right, left, right, left, right. Okay, that's good. Let's see what happens. Yep, that's right. Good call. Points to J. Thanks, Jay.
Way to go.
All right, so now all I need to do to render this is go to File, Export, and then you can click on Render Video right here, and it's going to render a video for it. We also could make this a GIF. It's probably going to be crazy if I do a GIF, so I won't. But I'm going to render a video and just leave the end here for like 10 seconds, and that way I'll be able to like cut away from it. So export, render video, and then we'll be able to see what this looks like. I also think it might be too fast, but we'll see. Oh, that video is already rendered. So that's the cool thing about Photoshop video. Okay, Photoshop video, I think it's really good. I don't want to like say any like crazy statements, but it is really, really good if you haven't used it.
So how do you feel on like being new to that? Is it pretty not too intimidating to kind of mess around with it?
No, not at all.
You got a little
as long as you know the
master class from Wade today.
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
Perfect.
All right, news. We're gonna. All right. I'm gonna check the Discord real quick. Oh yeah, Gareth's making some posters. All right, so sorry Nick, your work's not important anymore because it's Gareth's time.
Okay.
So Gareth is working on some posters here. Ooh, I love this type.
Very nice.
This type is super nice. Okay, here's my feedback on this just like immediately. I would love to see less detail on this person. I would love to just see this person like the same color as the gray. So it's like silhouetted. It doesn't feel like as mysterious right now. And I think if you silhouetted it out, it would look really mysterious.
I would maybe do that and then center her a little bit more, make her considerably bigger.
Bigger. I'd have her just fill this space. Yeah.
Yeah. Like her head should be maybe right below that main star at the very top there.
Yep.
And then just filling the space a little bit more. I love the way you got the stars kind of dripping from her hand there and then going over into the copy. That looks cool.
I agree.
And the angled type on the sides looks a little funky too.
I'm not mad about it.
Oh, but I love that because it's kind of like a psychic card. It kind of has that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. I like that vibe.
This is fun. Nice. The world's streamiest man. That's fantastic.
Oh, you got to put the bolt logo on him now with the Z.
Oh yeah. If you could put a lightning bolt on there, that would be awesome. This is great. I love this. This is very Anton Stankowski. This is very like Russian constructivist.
Oh,
like
totally.
it's very constructivist, and I love it. Oh, it's very Cassandra. Cassandra is another artist. Which, you know what? Let's here we go. Here we go. Let me.
We're going somewhere.
We're going somewhere. This is a segment that we're going to do. If you don't know, I taught design history for a long time, and so when I have a reference for something, I want to like show you exactly what it is. So this is what I'm referencing, and I think this is actually what you're referencing is Cassandre. This work here is very Cassandre, and reminiscent of that style that you're working in. So you killed it. That is great.
That's such a nice. I think that's to me some cool like inspiration to pull from to do something. But his still had its own uniqueness. It wasn't like the complete copy. You know?
Yep, absolutely. So chat, we decided that how many was the right amount? 6? Yes, 6 was the right amount. So what I'm going to do that will actually hopefully be really cool is I can come in here and I'm just going to delete 2 of these because I didn't use them. And I'm going to move this over here. Got it. Oops. Got it. Is that locked? Yeah. And what I can do is I can actually reflow all these artboards because I know that I want to do 6. And so all I need to do is come over here and we're going to go to our artboards and then go right there and go to 6 columns, hit OK, and it will reflow all these for me. So super easy, quick way to be able to rearrange your artboards and kind of create a new thing. I didn't show you my screen. Great. So what I just did, gosh, Andrew.
Like nothing's happening while you're talking. Dude.
Yeah, what I just did is we have all these artboards is I just click here on the bottom left to rearrange artboards and then click on 6 and hit enter. And then boom, it rearranges all those artboards for me. So I can come in here and then just reassign these colors.
That's so cool. Dude, it's looking great, man.
Okay, so what other colors are you using?
So I tried red with Trendworthy.
Okay.
I'll do Trendworthy and then blue, next. Maybe blue. I mean, we can. There's no rhyme or reason here. We can just pick that for. Let's see. So we have news. We have Trendworthy. What to watch, and we have project reviews. I'm assuming those are kind of like the main 4 areas there.
Cool. I'm going to do Trendworthy real quick. And again, I'm just going to work on my photo layer down here. Work on my photo layer. And I think Trendworthy, what would be like a phone?
Ooh, tech. Right? Maybe it's art supplies and tools. Like, so maybe it looks like it's kind of like scattered rulers and like
for Trendworthy
PMS book. I don't know.
I feel like Trendworthy would be like the people are talking about it. Like there's buzz.
Ah, the buzz. Okay. Oh, bullhorn.
The buzz.
Someone with a bullhorn.
Oh, I like that. I like bullhorn.
Like announcing. Yeah.
Let's see if we can get like a
halftone-ish kind of. Maybe look in photography and see if there's anything there.
Yeah, I think I spelled bullhorn wrong. I think it's 2 words.
The one with the hand's pretty cool. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
It's not 2 words. Fine.
Welcome to the wildest podcast in the West.
Okay, it is indeed 1 word. Okay, hold on. How do we only have 10 minutes left? What the heck? We've done a lot of good stuff though. Okay, I think
that one's cool. Yeah. I think you gotta get the hand in it. Because it looks like one of us did that at our photo shoot. You know?
All we need to do is click on license for free. It is licensed it into my library and downloaded it for me. So now I can come in here and I can just grab my library and open it. Megaphone. That's what it's called. Thank you.
That's it. Thank you. I knew there was a better
literally helpless. So I can come in here. It should show up in my library. Andrew, did I change my default library?
Ooh. Let me know if it's in there. Let's
everybody calm down. We're going to go to Nick's, and I'm going to go ahead and just change
try to get it in there, because then I can replace it.
Oh, I got it. I just had to click on Save to Library. Sorry. I had my autos turned off.
This whole collaborative thing is so cool. Love that idea. So right now I just got the newspaper in there as the placeholder. Was thinking of doing these like... Sometimes I'm a fan of these more simplistic, like one message Instagram posts. It just seems like everything's always shouting for attention too much.
Yep.
Cool to have something a little bit, I don't know, a little more subtle.
Nick, do you want a mega hack?
What's that?
This is my favorite hack. So if I bring this here, you can see that there's still color coming through.
Yes.
And we don't want that. So check this out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to duplicate my color layer right here. Duplicate color. And then I'm going to select everything on this color layer. So I can go right there and you can click on this little circle and it will select everything. I'm going to make everything black. Okay. Then we're going to go back to our layer, make sure that it's underneath our color layer. And with this circle selected, I'm going to change the blending mode to saturation. And because it is black, it will take all of the saturation out. And what happens is, hold please. Why is this weird? What is happening here? So in theory, when I bring it behind here, you can see here that it's pulling the saturation out of that photo and making it black and white.
I was just gonna do remove background from the actual image, and you'll get that as well. Do you need that?
Oh, no, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think because it will augment the colors a little bit. I don't want to, man. I don't want to have to go through and like remove every background though.
Well, this one, no, I was gonna say on the master one in our file, and then just I'm just because see how it's got that dingy gray background.
Yeah, that's fine.
I was just gonna try to find a way to kind of get that.
Right. Nick's doing it right. Andrew's trying to hack it so that he doesn't have to work as hard.
No, I thought you were onto something there. I was like, wait a minute, what hack are you talking about there?
Yeah, it's a really good hack, but I think it's probably better. You're right.
Especially for universal changes, it's like if you do it to the actual source in your library, you're good to go. So there we go. So copy, paste.
And this segment is called Trendworthy?
Yes, correct.
Is Trendworthy one word or two?
You know, it's probably hyphenated in most cases, but being that we have to like line break it to fit, and I think it's
2 words.
Have it 2 words. Yeah. There we go. Look at that. All right, save. So, now it wants to save it as a PNG because we need that, right? Or no. Actually, we just have it as white, correct? Are you just multiplying, or do you want?
You do the color out of it too?
Yeah. Let's do that. So we'll go here. We'll go to black and white, and then bump it up to green. Ah, nice. Okay. And then we will do a save as. So now, do you have a tip for this? When you are, so I double clicked to edit what was in our library. Yep. Now I'm not only to edit it, but it's going from a PNG to a PNG, JPEG to a PNG. So how do you save it back into the library if it's something different?
You can actually just merge that down and then click and drag it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right, cool. So let's do a save as. Go to copy PNG. Just throw it on the desktop. That's gonna be mega. There we go. All right. Now we'll place it here.
Boom.
So let's add that to the library.
Boom.
There we go.
Boom.
So now we just have the megaphone all by itself.
Sweet. Thank you. I'll be using that.
Yeah.
What size is this? 252. And chat, do we like this? That like everything is going to land on the last one in the bottom right? I think that's cool kind of lockup.
Mm-hmm. That looks cool. We should tilt it a little bit more. Let's see. Ooh, and maybe what we should do is bring in some of our little elements that we have here. Some accents. What do we got? For the bullhorn, maybe we use that little sound wave. And there we go. That looks cool.
All right, and little bullhorn. Chat, y'all went real quiet. We got focused. We got like in the zone, and then chat also got in the zone. They were like,
happens every time, right?
What are we designing now? What are we doing now?
Ooh, there we go.
All right, make sure.
So maybe even on, I don't know if it makes sense on yours, but to maybe bring in one icon or one graphic to each one.
I actually like that. I like that a lot.
You know, so like maybe this one's works nice with the Trendworthy because it's like amplifying the sound. So we're using the rings that we have. That'd be kind of cool. What would work for the news? Let's see. Maybe the plus sign.
Look at us go.
It's like we're professionals.
Have we done this before? Honestly, some of my best branding worked this year. I think it is my best branding work this year. Oh, this megaphone isn't super high quality. How did you save this?
Ooh, it's not?
I need it to be bigger.
It is. Oh, wow. It did not save as well. Oh, did we purchase it or did we license it?
We did.
Okay. Let's see.
That's fine. I can just do it here and I'll move it around.
So your original was a JPEG here.
This sizing probably wasn't crazy to start with. What is happening? Text. Oh, I need to lock the text layer too. Okay, there we go. Lurkin work. I love a good lurkin work.
I learned a great new reminder tip today, by the way.
What is it?
Sip and save.
Oh yeah, sip and save is fantastic.
Thanks for that one, Wade. That was good.
Where do we want to? We want to end this just right.
It's funny looking at that. I totally hear the SNL news update song when I see the graphics now. Looks good. What do y'all think of the new graphics they're using on SNL? Have you seen those?
I haven't seen the new season at all.
Like the opening, not the news ones, but like the opening with like it's like one font, and it's apparently, I think it was done by somebody at Pentagram, so
sure
everyone's freaking out.
Oh.
Let's get in trouble on this new channel.
I have no opinions. My opinion is sure. Have you guys saved?
Yes.
No.
I totally
I have.
Yes. That was my key to remember. I was
yes.
like, oh,
and
yeah.
I like what you're doing with the kind of icons there.
Giving them, I think they add a nice little another layer, and it's interactive in a way too, which I kind of dig.
Do you want those? Do we want those on the actual animations as well, or do you think we should just have them on? Actually, I don't have those. Oh yeah, I do.
They're on that main AI file. But I think if you feel it's too cluttered, particularly with movement,
I think it's too cluttered with movement, but I think when it lands, maybe it would be nice.
Ooh. So are we literally going to add more colors because we have so many more categories and segments?
I think we cycle them.
Or do we? What's that?
I think we just cycle them.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That's what I thought. Because I think To the Rescue would be great in red too.
Yep.
Because there's an iconic phone behind that story.
Oh yeah, our phone.
Maybe the cross would be kind of cool. So this would be To the Rescue.
Okay. All right, it looks great. Thank you. I'm gonna export these real quick, and then we're gonna do one more animation. What time is it? Oh man, we need to raid somebody. I can't believe that that went by this fast.
That was really quick. Yeah, for sure.
We still have so much work to do. All right, let me export these out, and then I'll show you all the animation real quick. Exporting Photoshop. Let's just open a new document. Oops, that was the wrong hotkey.
better here for To the Rescue.
Nick, you can't hear the music, but there's like...
Is it jamming?
There's like sexy, like... Oh, yeah, the resolution on this got super wonky. We'll still do the animation, but the resolution is really bad for some reason.
No worries. We got To the Rescue. Oh, for the news. Let's go this way.
Chat, are you... Yes.
Are you...
Are you yes? Are you... I was going to ask if you're vibing to the music, and then I'm like, there's no option to not. Be. So yeah, exactly. It's not a question, it's a command.
I think, yeah.
Chat, you are vibing to the music.
The rhythm is going to get you.
The rhythm's going to get you.
Sorry.
All right. We probably need to wrap up here in a second, but I'm going to do this animation real quick. Yeah, everybody save. Yeah. And then we're going to raid our friend Sam Peterson. Wade, can you see if Sam's still streaming? All right, chat. Next animation. Why did it stop? Oh, yeah. It's set to 10 seconds. Let me set it to 1 second. There we go. It's fun. I love that. I love it.
It is so coming along. It looks great. The way it ends on that, it's just like, yes. Trendworthy.
And let me see the render real quick. Let's open the render. Check this out.
Ooh, no way.
What happened? What did it just render? What did it just...
It rendered a nice little still frame. I love it.
Why did it render a still frame? Oh, there we go. No, it works. The end is just 10 seconds. That's what it was. Yeah. Is that too fast?
That the speed?
That's too fast.
It looks too fast. Oh, yeah.
That's way too fast. Okay. So good to know. Let's do this real quick. I'm going to switch this to be like 0.5 seconds and see if that helps on the render. Because that was way too fast. News, render. Okay, let me replace it real quick, and then we'll take a look one more time.
Very nice. So these import from artboards from Illustrator.
Yep.
You're in
Photoshop.
Video for Photoshop, and it's doing it that way. All right, cool.
Nick, okay, give us a preview. What's coming next week? Where can people get connected? All that stuff. Talk to us about this show.
Next week is our first episode, correct? Yes. February 1st. So we will be here at noon Pacific Standard Time. And our first one is all about just new. New is our first topic. We're going to talk about launching into a new project, launching into a new endeavor like our new show, all different kinds of things revolving around that main topic.
Yep.
To be good.
It's too slow now.
Uh-oh. What happened?
Chat, this is too slow, right?
Oh. Yeah, now it's a slideshow. Whereas before it was an animation.
We need it right in between. Sorry, chat. We got you.
To the rescue. Let's
do 0.3. 0.3.
There you go.
Other 0.3. Okay, now let's export this. All right, and then we're going to kick it out. Say goodbye to you all, and we will see you next week. Let me export it so we can I just want to get your feedback on if it's good or not.
Let's see how we did here. I think it's going to be right in between.
We need you to say we're great. Please love us.
Help us out.
Please. Okay, it is exporting. Give me literally 5 seconds. And yes, we are going to raid. Stick around because we are going to raid our friend Sam Peterson. And let's take a look at the news final. That's right.
Looks great.
Yeah, that looks great.
Oh my God, it's coming to life. It's actually real.
We're doing a show and it looks good. Okay, cool.
I know.
So thanks for hanging out. Bye. Nick, close us out because I obviously am not physically capable right now.
Don't forget, make a reminder next Wednesday at 12 o'clock p.m.
Nope.
Pacific time.
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Try one more time.
12 o'clock.
Nope.
Noon?
Nope. 12 o'clock and noon are the same time.
That's what I'm saying.
We're at 1.
What time are we on?
We're at 1.
I changed my whole schedule for this. Okay, you're right. All right, 1 o'clock. I got to change my graphics now.
Your favorite dumpster fire. Wait, were you doing noon the whole time?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you put 1 p.m.
I had noon PT on all those, so
okay, well,
no one said anything. But anyways,
that's
1 o'clock.
Literally, the first thing that we talked about was how it said neon and not noon, and I didn't even connect.
See? Oh my God.
All right.
Welcome to the show, guys.
All right, good luck, everybody. I'm going to try to raid. I've never done this before, so I'm going to click a button, and if everything goes away, then just go find Sam Peterson. So I'm going to click on raid, and we're going to do Sam Peterson art. There he is. All right. Bye, everybody. Oh, it's 10 seconds.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. 14 viewers ready to raid. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Raid time. Let's go. I don't know what happened, but we're going to end the stream and hopefully it went to, I think it worked.